second one is Evan Properties located at 524 56th Street. Those applications, the only thing remaining in those applications are the decisions by the board. So that is what the board is going to do. After those two decisions, we'll then go back to the normal format of the agenda with, I guess the next thing would be number 4A, which is the approval of minutes. So at this point in time, anybody that's been here knows I have to recuse myself from the Felice matter, so I'm going to step down and turn the meeting over to our vice chairman.
Before we begin, Mr. Alonso, you, some while back, you wrote a letter challenging Ms. Puerto and asking that she recuse herself.
That's right.
That night she answered for herself and indicated that she did not believe she had a conflict. It's my position that that's the end of that matter. It's up to her. It's her call. And she explained herself on the record. That's the end of that.
Yeah, that's why I raised the issue, just to preserve the record. And
I understand.
absolutely.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, before I begin for this matter, some of the members were not here for some of the sessions. They have, those who were not here have executed certifications swearing that they read the transcripts of the proceedings, so that everyone here, other than Mr. Blaine, who's already recused himself, is eligible to vote.
Very good.
Okay, good evening, everybody. I make a motion to vote on the police matter. Who would second the motion?
Second.
Okay, Madam Secretary, would you please roll call for the vote?
Armando Gallis Menendez.
Okay, here. Yeah.
Don't vote yet.
No?
He's going to make a motion.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you made a motion.
He's going to.
No, I made the motion already.
Now you're going to.
I incorporate all of the testimony of the applicant and its expert witnesses, especially that of the applicant's planner, into my vote, and make them a part of it as if fully stated. Further, I find that the testimony presented by the applicant and expert witnesses has met and satisfied the requirements of the positive and negative criteria, including the special reasons requirement and the particular suitability of this site for the proposed project. I further find that this site will accommodate any problems created by this project and the issuance and approval of the requested variances. And lastly, I find that this project and the granting of the requested variances will not create any substantial detriment to the public good, but will greatly enhance the surrounding neighborhood and the town of Western New York in general, and will not substantially impair the intent and purpose of the Western New York zone plan or zoning ordinance. For all of these reasons, I vote yes to approve this project and the requested variances, and assume that any board member who also votes yes to approve will be adopting my reasoning and may add whatever additional reasons they would like.
Move. Disaster.
Armando Gallis.
Yes.
Jesus Alvarado.
Yes.
William Garcia.
We need a second first, I think.
We got a second. I just wanted to ask Alvarado, does that mean that you in fact adopt and agree to the reasoning of the acting chairman?
William Garcia.
Yes.
Same question. You adopt and agree to the reasoning?
Yes.
Alberto Chapman.
Yes, I adopt.
You adopt and agree?
Yes, I do.
Evelina Valdez. Yes, I adopt and agree. Ramon Morejon.
Yes.
And do you adopt and agree to the reasoning?
Yes.
Rose Puerto.
No, but I would like to make some commentary, just out of respect for the applicant and for the public who's been here for months. I listened to the testimony and I read the documents presented. The applicant proposes a multifamily development, a high-density structure on a site that is zoned for medium density. I commend the architect and the planner for their attempts to create a building that might fit into the area in terms of appearance and quality of materials. Testimony was offered in support for approval of the application. However, the development as proposed is too intense for the site. And at the end of the day, the applicant failed to meet his burden of proof to allow this board to approve the granting of variances requested. If approved, this development would exacerbate the area's parking problems. It will not fit in with the neighborhood, which mainly consists of single-family homes in that area. It will create a potentially dangerous traffic condition as respects entry into the driveway on Kennedy Boulevard, which is one of my biggest concerns. It would close off desirable and much-needed open space, according to our master plan. And it would be a significant detriment to the private homeowners in that area. I was disappointed that the applicant did not seem to seriously consider doing a shadow study to address the homeowners' concerns about the effects of such a large structure on their homes. And the last-minute revision to add some trees between the private home and the structure was clearly a bad afterthought. Again, it is my opinion that the applicant and his expert witnesses did not satisfy the required burden of proof, and I vote to deny this application.
The application is approved. Madam Secretary.
See you in court. See you in court, everybody. Disaster. You guys are embarrassment. Shame on you.
Shame for real.
Shame on you.